Brad, Vanessa and her husband, Sean, love the Thanksgiving holiday. Vanessa says Sean loves to cook. In fact, they want to buy a bigger house next year to do more entertaining. But Vanessa says last year, Sean smoked a turkey in the oven inside the kitchen. Sean, that's what you need an outside grill for, right? And the smoke she says, it may have darkened a wall or ceiling or two in the kitchen. And she's wondering, will that trigger a problem with an inspection? She's concerned when they go to sell next year.
So will it trigger an alert on an inspection? That's a good question. I think if we're seeing scorch marks, yeah, the inspector might ask about the scorch marks. If it's just a wall that has a discoloration that is only evident to the sellers because they've lived in it, they know what the original color was, the home inspector is probably not going to pick up on that. Now, with that being said, I would definitely try to minimize that, clean the wall. If you can, repaint it might be necessary. But yeah, I don't think it's going to necessarily cause a problem unless it's just actually like burn marks. And we see those. We see those in a lot of attics, that people don't always know about, that they've had a past chimney fire and it got cleaned up, and people just don't go into attics very often, and we find scorch marks up there. But just, a little bit of discoloration of paint, probably not a cause for an alarm for the home inspector anyway.
And you could write on the disclosure that you smoked a turkey in the kitchen, and that's why there might be some smoke discoloration there. And I should also point out the least expensive way to update your house is a fresh coat of paint. And just be careful when you cut in. That's where the wall meets the ceiling and where the wall meets the trim on the floor. You don't want the lines to cross, because that's a common problem for kind of an amateur painter. But you want to do that, and that may eliminate the problem altogether.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
You can see a replay of our show, and I mean not only hear it, but see it, because we are recording this on Zoom and it goes up to YouTube. To get there, we made it very easy. You go to LouisvilleAnswers.com. That's LouisvilleAnswers.com. You'll be able to see a rebroadcast of the show, listen and see it. And then also a reminder, if you'd like to see what the sellers are actually saying about us at the closing table, go to LouisvilleSellersTalk.com, all one word, LouisvilleSellersTalk.com.